Chapter 1, The First Seal, the Horsemen of Conquest. When the first seal was broken, a white horse spread its wings and soared across the blue sky, neighing loudly. Upon its back sat a knight clad in silver armor, crowned with a golden diadem and wielding a mighty bow. This was Conquest. Conquest, the very first rider, would later be known by another name, Pestilence. In his days as a god, whenever he descended to the mortal realm, he was hailed and glorified. He brought victory to fortresses and kingdoms in times of war. He reveled in praise, wine, and the spoils of battle, but one day he grew weary of the endless praises. He defied the warnings of God, stepping beyond the destined time of the one who opens the gates and wandered to the other side. Alas, before him lay horrors unspeakable, rotting corpses, flesh trampled by carrion beasts, and cries of anguish echoing from every corner. As he looked around, he saw the other three riders already there. Approaching War, he asked, "Why? Why is it like this?" War sneered with scorn. "O noble Conquest, did you think your victories came from anything other than this?" Conquest staggered back and quickly turned to look for death, but he had already departed with famine. And so it became clear every war ended the same way. Victory through conquest or invasion was always built upon blood and tears. The next day, while laughter and celebration surrounded him, he remained silent. He gazed upon their faces, filled with deceit, greed, and hunger. A man brought him wine. "Thank you, my lord, for bringing us victory. And what if I had brought victory to the other fortress instead?" "My lord," the man stammered. Though he was a king, before a god he was but dust. He dared not offend one so powerful. Conquest rose and left the banquet, his heart burdened with doubt. Doubt in everything. Doubt in mankind. Hatred began to fester within him. At the gates of heaven he encountered Death reading a book. Curious, he asked, "Death, what are you reading?" "Ah, it is a book titled To Live Forever with Heaven and Earth." "Ha! Are we not already like that?" "But I envy mortals." "Envy? Why?" Death closed the book and gazed into the mortal world. Rarely did he linger beneath the golden light of heaven's gates. He usually rode his pale horse back into his shadowed realm beneath the earth. He did not dismiss Conquest's question, but instead turned his dark cloak stark against Conquest's radiant glow. Slowly he replied, "Because they can die, I do not understand. They may die at any moment, and in those final moments lies a beauty beyond compare. It is that very truth which drives them to fight and to survive." Conquest fell silent, watching as Death mounted his pale horse and rode away. Before departing, Death turned back and said, "Do not grow too close to mortals. Now they may honor you, but with time they will decay and they will curse you. Such is the harshness of the human world." From that day forward, Conquest's faith and thoughts began to change. At some unknown point, he came to bear the dreadful name Pestilence. Yet the good and evil within him remained uncertain. His cruelty was never as great as that of the other three riders.